Today's not a productivity pep talk. It's a containment plan. We're turning chaos into actionable, clear next steps. Good day to you all, and welcome to Bad Day Excellence, the podcast where we turn those tough days into opportunities for growth. I'm Brian Walsh, an optimist with over a decade of experience in leadership, marketing, and personal transformation. In that time, I have lost over 100 pounds, run a marathon, wrote a book, and worked with some of the most inspiring people I have ever met. I'm here to help you build habits that create clarity, success, and a meaningful life, even when life feels chaotic. Every week, we'll dive into the art of habit formation and how you can apply it to your career, parenting, relationships, and beyond. Ready to turn your bad day into your next breakthrough? Let's get started. The last few days of work have been hectic. It would turn the most seasoned IT professional into mush. And guess what? I'm not the exception. Someone even asked me today, how have you not broken down yet? We have a critical system that has decided to go down several times a day. Doesn't matter if it's off hours, peak hours. It's just down, 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 up, 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 the roller coaster of emotions. And I've been on very long calls while executives are screaming. Users are sending in tickets like letters to Santa. It's not pretty. Where is my lean team? Well, they're in the trenches. They're working with the vendor to figure out how to get this system stable. Where am I? Well, I am everywhere. I'm trying to shield the team from all the noise that's coming in. I'm giving updates to executives and users while leading my other teams just to keep things going. It can be stressful, yes. But can I control everything? No. I log off exhausted. I flop on the couch. I take a minute. I do circular breathing. I do whatever I can because I don't have enough time to not decompress because I have to be a parent as well. I believe that, this is the world or the universe just trying to test me a little bit. And I know that my team is doing their best. I know I'm doing my best. I have pushed my team to step up and take ownership where they see the opportunities to in order to just keep things moving forward. Some have taken me up on the offer, and others are still a little cautious. In this chaos, I test my own systems while also leading by example. Not to do more, but to find the vital few items that will move us closer to a resolution. There have been many times where I've had to reset expectations with executives in real time while on a call with everyone for deliverables and demonstrate the power of no, but in a respectful manner. Sometimes we have to right the ship as we go on tangents that seem to have no meaningful impact. Like I said, it's exhausting. In fact, I'm keeping this episode super short because I am very low on energy. I know you might not be able to tell, but my brain is mush today. But I love the challenge and I want to stay consistent in delivering this show every Wednesday. So I want to introduce you to the calm loop. This is your new friend in managing crisis. CALM stands for clear the smoke, assess and triage, limit work in progress to 3, and message stakeholders. So let's dive a little bit deeper. C, clear the smoke. This is a 90-second reset to get your prefrontal cortex back online. For 90 seconds, I want you to take a step back and breathe. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this 10 times. Use it before you touch a fire. A, assess and triage. List everything. Tag critical today versus important this week. You can't fix what you don't define or what you can't see. So make it visible. Making it visible will help you identify what is most important and what is most urgent. And often we need to find both. L, limit your work in progress to 3. Move only the top 3 to the doing column. You need to understand that you can't do everything all at the same time. Focus on just 3 in order to build the momentum you need to keep moving forward. And if you find yourself with extra time, everything else that you could get done is a bonus. That feels great. And lastly, M, message stakeholders. 3-line update, super simple. What happened, what I'm doing, and what is needed. That's it. It's just super simple. Repeat this 3 to 2 hours while the fire is going on. So until it's all contained, just keep going over it. Take the 90-second breath, assess and triage, limit in your work to 3. If you find yourself now you have multiples or someone's asking you to do something else, say, hey, I will, but not now, right? And then obviously communicate. Early and often and transparent is super important when dealing with fires like this. My workplace has a IT notification template. We have been using this, and I keep a copy of it ready to go in my drafts, ready to share and ask them to send it out. So what I want you to do is remember that leadership isn't about being the loudest in the room, barking orders. No, it's about bringing clarity when everything feels like chaos and finding the vital few that will help your team work towards a less stressful and boring day where nothing happens. This week's challenge, again, this is a super short episode. This week's challenge is to create a 1-page triage board, okay? Paper or digital. I would suggest, you could even use Trello or an Excel spreadsheet or anything. It doesn't matter. It's going to have 4 columns. Column 1 is today critical. Column B or 2 is this week. Column 3 or C is waiting. And column D or 4 is done. This is very similar to the Kanban method, where you move your tasks across the board. But remember, in the doing, you only have a maximum of 3. But this way, building this template out, you are ready when things catch fire and it's time for you to shine. As the leader, I believe you already are. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, a review, and listen, if you are feeling feisty and not mush brain like I am, maybe leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or anywhere you listen to your podcasts. Ratings comments, shares, they're all forms of showing love, but not just to me, but to others, because together we can spread our good vibes to people on their bad days. I'm Brian Walsh, your guide to habit crafting and biggest champion. Thanks for tuning in to Bad Day Excellence. See you next time.